everyone that jumps on this video. I hope that you all can see me pretty well. But as y'all can see, I'm back on here. I'm back on here, with another video. Wherever you at in the world, I hope you having a safe and blessed um Tuesday night, and I hope that whatever you doing out there that you are safe. But y'all check this out right here. I'm back. I'm back on here with another video. Now when I explain this to y'all and break this down to y'all will understand why I've been speaking on AI and all that so much, because as y'all can see, they implementing these things more and more in our daily life. So let me break this down. So on Facebook, right? On Facebook, you see how they with your profile picture, they got it where you can have it either your real picture, or it can be flipped around into like a cartoon picture or whatever it is. I mean, for y'all that know what I'm talking about, you can comment it below. But it can flip around to like a cartoon character, whatever it may be. So what does that does? They gotta flash these things in front of our faces to make us accept these things. Now this is how they gonna be able to implement artificial intelligence fully into our daily lives. But as y'all can see, they coming forward with these things more and more, and this is what I've been speaking about with to every time I do a video. This I try to bring this to y'all attention, because I want y'all to understand how important this is, because see, a lot of people is not paying it no attention right now as of yet. But when it's fully implemented, it is gonna be over. And that's what I've been trying to stress to people. Everything you gotta understand, everything that they give us, or they let us use or whatever, it's for they good. With like any type of platform that they let us jump on and join and all that, that stuff is for they goods. And then when it comes to doing all these different type of filters and all that type of stuff, all of that is to get information off of you. And that's what I'm trying to get people to see. And I'm trying to get people to see how important this stuff is. They also, like on the like I don't know what type of phone you all may have, but I have an Android, and in the Google search bar or whatever, it's got, well, in the left hand corner at the top, it's got AI, in the corner. So now when you want to search something, AI or whatever is gonna look it up for you. Now what does that do? What does that do? Okay, they came up with that because they want to see what you doing research on. This is another way that they could get in front of your decision makings, because they want to see what you spending the majority of your time doing throughout the day, um what you searching for and all that type of stuff. They also get information off of you by seeing what you search. So you gotta understand how important this stuff is. I told you, they moving us towards a digital future. For those of you that know what that is, a digital future is technology. They're gonna be using more technology and less real people. So you have to understand where we headed towards. But like when these things are fully implemented, like I say, they want to hit mostly these warehouses where there's a lot of people at. That's where they want to hit it. They're gonna also is also gonna get to a point to where they're gonna get an account of everyone that's there, like at a job or something, and they're gonna send these drones over places, to get a count of everyone, so that they can, like I say, they use all these type of things to help push real humans out of the way. And I'm just trying to get people to see this. I'm really trying to get people to see see us. Every time you look around, you look. I mean, you every time you look around, you hand AI, you hand digital, you hand smart. They because they this is what they got them. They got to keep these things in our face because this is what we headed towards. Now everything that was once natural, and real, they wanna replace that with the fake. You see what I'm saying? Like artificial things. Um, so I'm really trying to get people to see these things. Like I say, if you're not prepared for this or you're not aware of this, when it fully hits, then it's gonna be over with. It's gonna be over with for ourselves. It's gonna be over with for our kids. I mean, so on and so forth. So you done. I done told y'all why they have the power like they do because they have the money and they have resources. We as people don't have that, so we can't go against what they doing because we don't have the same. We not equal. You see what like it's like. I'm basically saying it's the top versus the bottom. That's basically what I'm saying. So it's like the ones at the top versus us at the bottom. And we right now we doing what is told from the ones at the top. You see what I'm saying? Because we don't own nothing. I told y'all we don't own no banks, we don't own no resources. We don't own no schools, no churches. The ones at the top does. Another thing y'all have to pay attention to how they doing all this work on these railroads and all this type of stuff. They tap like I told y'all, they tampering with everything. And you gotta understand what they doing. These people they're gonna pay the ones at the top, they're gonna pay people to build certain things and all that, and then they go knock them out of the way. So basically they gonna have them participating in their own demise, and not knowing that they gonna use these things against them, not knowing it, but they just participating in it, thinking that they doing something to help people, but really they using this to get rid of them. So you have to understand the game that they playing. You have to understand how the game of life is played and what they trying to do. I see right through all of this, and I done told y'all we live off of a system. Like everything is off of a system. Like everything that we do is off the system, from paying bills to paying land taxes. You doing business, everything is a system. Ain't nothing free. Nothing is free unless someone is giving you something free from the heart. That's the only time something is free. But anytime you have to pay for something that's not free, but you have to understand God didn't put us down here to be paying for everything. We shouldn't need to be honest with you. We shouldn't even be paying for nothing to tell you the truth. But when another group of people set up a system to where they said, well, if people need this and that, we're gonna create this fake money, and we're gonna have it where they can use this fake money to buy these things. Even and the money is fake. The money is not real. Money is just something that they created, something that reproduces, and we can use it for goods and services, but realistically speaking, money is not real, and I'm trying to get people to see this. So it's like I say, money is just like a light switch. They can cut it on and they can make it where you can use it for goods and services, and then they can cut it off to where it don't be no more good, which is not no good. It's just they figured out a way to create something that reproduces, and they said, well, we can make unlimited money, and we'll set up a system to where they gotta work for this money. So now you gotta work for money. That's why we get up and go to work every day, because we use money for goods and services. So that's why because they know if they took money out the equation, they know no one will be doing nothing. So they gotta keep the money there. The money there to keep you controlled as a person. That's what, see, the money keeps you coming back. You see what I'm saying? Because they know you need the money, and they know you need certain things and all that. So they keep the money right there. So that's, first of all, let's get that out the way. That's why we all go to work. We go to work for a check, for fake paper money, and because we use it for goods and services. But in God's eyes, we don't need none of that stuff. It's just something that man came up with. So I just figured I put that out there, and I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all know that. But not to get off topic, but back to the artificial intelligence. Y'all gotta understand what we headed towards. Is already a lot of automated places out here in the world, and that's what you got to understand what they are doing. That they are changing a lot of things. They are you look around at, even at these colleges and things like that. All these colleges, you see them changing the locks on doors and all that type of stuff. You got to understand what's behind all this. Like, you have to be a wild person, and you have to question these things. Um, so you have to, man. So you have to think about these things, why all these things in place like it is. Like I said, God did not put us down here to go through all this. And if you think that we is put down here for that, then you wrong. We put down here for way more than what they say we is. It is just, we carry like, we the people hold all the power, but we let someone else control it. What I mean by that is, we going by what they say. Um that's why we continue um that's why we continue to do as told, because somehow, some way, we let them get on top and have control over everything. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all know that, but we shouldn't. The more that we break away from this system, the better off we'll be, or the sooner we break away from this system, the better off we will be. But they would not tell you this. Why? Because they gotta keep you conditioned. They gotta keep you on this roller coaster ride, and you don't have time to think about nothing. This is by design, because they don't want you to think about. They don't want you to question nothing, because being free, the real reality of being free is not being in a system. Like, as long as you in the system, is you will never find yourself. Like, as long as you doing as told on the system, you will never find yourself. You will never be able to pull away from this false reality that we in, because that's what it is. It's a false reality. That's why I know a lot of y'all out there that heard of the movie The Matrix. The Matrix, that movie told it all about, you know, when Morpheus was telling Neo in the movie, he told him, you define what's real and what's fake, because we in a it's crazy how we live in real life in a false reality. That's amazing how we can be lied to and manipulated at the same time as living real life. As we live real life, we is given a false reality, and a lot of people don't think nothing of it. And I'm just trying to get people to see this. I mean, uh, our whole life in general is set up on the system. Everything, you to think about that. Just think about that for a split second. Everything in life is is set up on the system, and God didn't intend it to be this way, but another group of people did. So until we break free of all this stuff, we'll be doing this the rest of our lives. We'll be doing as told the rest of our lives. And I'm telling y'all real stuff. This stuff is not no joke. That you know that's why they put these things and they mandate these things and make these things mandatory in our life. So now we have to do it. So how can we and how can we ever be free? How can we ever know what it feels like to be free? Because if you free, that means you free of worry. That means you not having to worry about nothing. Because if we had freedom like that, then we wouldn't be paying for nothing. We wouldn't be paying for we have to pay for everything. And God didn't intend for that. That's what I'm trying to get people to see. We was not put down here for this. I know we do it because they created a system for us to do that. But realistically speaking, we don't supposed to be doing that. We don't supposed to be doing none of this stuff. And to be honest with you, we don't even supposed to be working. But I know we do it because it's our system set up. So we need the money, so we get up and we go and work. But just think the other way around, if we didn't have to work and all this stuff was free, that's being free. So that's why I said man came in the picture and they turned everything into a business. Everything that's supposed to be free, they turned it to a business. Think about that. I been knew that when I saw that and when I saw how life was designed and how and how it's ran. That's how I knew then life was ran. Well, life was ran off of business. It's not nobody don't wanna be bothered with you if it's not on a business tip. Like if it's not on a business level or something like that. Nobody don't want to be bothered with you. That's how I knew then everything was about business. Everything on this earth is about business. And it don't supposed to be like that. Um so I'm just trying to get people to see these things. Like I'm really trying to I'm trying my best to really wake people up to get them to see that we're in a dream world. And we is in a dream world. We have to I'm trying to explain this the best way I can, but we gotta break away from this system somehow, some way. That's why I say for any of you out there that's watching this video, you need to share it with people, but not only that, let them know that everything in this life is system set up. This is why people keep voting. I don't vote. I never voted a day in my life. But this is why people continue to vote. People will continue to participate in things that they have no part of. They don't know the rules to it or nothing like that. All they know is we go participate because another group of people told us to, and we don't know. Like I said, we shouldn't be voting and all that for what? Thinking that that's go change our lives, make our lives better, and all that. First of all, we shouldn't even be relying on presidents for what? We shouldn't be relying on them. We should be able to think for ourselves because that's what they basically saying. If we giving them this type of power, then they look at it like, well, we should be taken advantage of because we giving them say so to do that. You see what I'm saying? But I'm just, I'm just, I'm just tired. I just wish the thing that I wish for the most. I just wish that a lot of people out there would just wake up and realize that we're in a dream world. We is in a dream world, and when we go continue to stay in this dream world until we wake up to the truth. But the more that we pull away from the system, the better off we go be. And I pray that for anyone that out there that's watching this video, that y'all share this, share it with a friend, a family, anyone you may know, share it and let them know that the way that we living, it don't supposed to be this way. We just living under a systematic um system. That's all it is. Everything. So like I told y'all, from paying bills to paying land taxes, paying for everything is all for business. So that's what I'm trying to get people to see. That that's the best way that I can explain it to y'all, for anyone that's watching this video. And I'm just trying to get y'all to wake up. So the more, that's why I tell y'all to try to start your own little business, and try to get your own little thing started, and so that you don't have to be up under this system and be doing what's told the rest of your life. We as people need to break away from that, and we need to redefine ourselves. Like we need to redefine everything before it's too late, before you not be able to do any of that. So I'm not finna get on here and sugarcoat nothing. I'm not gonna get on here and tell you all a lie, because I know it's a lie. We all live in a lie. A lot of us go walking around on earth thinking that the way that life is set up and all that, that's the way it should be. It's not. It's not. It don't supposed to be this way. And I know a lot of y'all other people out there know that as well. It's just by you being under a system, you don't have no choice but to do as told. But until we break these mental chains and all that, until we do that, we're gonna stay in these conditions. And that's what I'm basically saying. So I'm just, I hope that this video, for anyone that's out there watching this video, I really hope that this video um touch and reach you all that's watching. And I hope that y'all really take heed to this video. Um, I know that I got a little off topic or whatever, because all this go together in some way, shape, and form. All this go together hand in hand. So I'm not finna get on here and lie to y'all and all that type of stuff, because we not on that type of time. We here on earth. We all here on earth doing the same thing, and we trying to find ourselves. Like we trying to define what life and freedom really is, because they got us under a system. And you think about that, we under a system, and that's all it is. This is what keep us going. This is what keeps us going for the rest of our life. And just for you having to get up and work for yourself every day, for yourself, your family, you have to pay taxes for that. And you pay taxes on everything else. So y'all think about that. I'm not, um, I'm trying to explain this the best way I can to y'all, and I hope that a lot of y'all out there taking heed to this. But all I'm saying is the way our lives are, and how life is set up for us as people, it shouldn't be like that. That's basically what I'm saying. So we until we break or until we pull away from all this stuff, we gonna stay in these conditions. We gotta stay. This is what caused a lot of people to get stressed out, saying they end up losing everything, due to inflation and all this, you know, because of all this. But if you think that, that this if for those of you that think that life should be like this, then you wrong. You completely wrong. It shouldn't be like this at all. And I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all out there know that as well. So I didn't mean to make this video this long, but I just really, I stretched this video long like this because I was really trying to get my point across, to get people to understand what we in, and we under a systematic system, and that's with anything, even with, if you call yourself, in love with someone or whatever, and getting married and all that, that's a business. Everything is a business. That's why, and that's how you gotta start thinking. You gotta start thinking like everything in life is a business, and it's gonna be like this to the day that we leave here off the face of this earth. It's gonna always be like that. We was born into business, and when you leave here, business go continue on. So it don't stop. It, the only way it's gonna stop is when the ones that created these things stop it. But other than that, it's gonna continue on. You see what I'm saying? So I really, I hope this video, reach someone or reach you all out there. For anyone that's watching, I hope that y'all take heed to this video. And this was just on my mind, but I know I got a little off topic, but I just had a lot to express in this video because I'm really trying to get y'all to see and understand. Um, because it is screwed up world. A lot of people think this how life should be, and it shouldn't. You know, look how they, like I told y'all before, look how they making technology more advanced. Look at all the stuff that they letting Elon Musk come up with. Look at all the stuff that they let him do, and they gonna let him implement these things into our life. So you think God is okay with that, he's not okay with that at all. Because if it was up to him, would none of that type of stuff exist. But that comes from evil and wicked people. Only evil, you know, people come up with stuff like that. Who want to create something to take people's jobs and all that? You don't. God is not pleased with stuff like that. You don't. He's not pleased with nothing like that at all. And I'm just trying to get people to see these things. But when these things come to y'all, and they be like, look, it might be from a supervisor, something at work, and they say, look, how y'all feel about such and such being implemented. All you have to do is say no. You have to say no to all these things. How do y'all feel about um being assisted by robots? Y'all say no. We don't need that, because all this stuff is all this stuff is doing is just pushing you out of the way. So don't comply. So I just wanted to do this video, because it was on my mind. I know it was a long video, but it's just time for us to wake up as people. We going into 2025. It's time to wake up, and I hope you all out there think about a lot of this stuff and just think about why we in this situation. So with that being said, I hope you all have a good rest of y'all's night. God bless you all.